The African National Congress is demanding a public apology from its suspended Secretary General Ace Magashule. Party President Cyril Ramaphosa announced this in the closing remarks of a special party National Executive Committee which considered the step-aside rule. Magashule, who was suspended when he refused to step aside last week, wrote a letter summarily suspending Ramaphosa. Today, Ramaphosa said the letter was not authorized by party structures and called on Magashule to apologize publicly or face disciplinary action. The party reserved that those facing criminal charges should step aside from leadership positions and retain ordinary membership. I'm now joined by ANC member and author Ace Magashule. Good to have you, Ace Magashule. Now, what do you make of today's announcement that your party wants Magashule to apologize publicly?
Yes, it's the correct thing he must do. He must apologize publicly because what he has done is unacceptable in terms of ANC procedures and conduct. So he shouldn't have done that. He does not have the power to write a letter unilaterally to suspend the president. He doesn't have that authority. So basically it's ill-discipline, and that's why he should apologize unreservedly, because it's very wrong to do that.
You know, this weekend's meeting has been characterized by leaks, and in one of them, former ANC President Thabo Mbeki can be heard saying that the party is in danger of splitting as a result of the current factional battles. Now, what do you think of this?
No, I think what Comrade Thabo was talking about was that people were saying that, but we don't really think the ANC will split. What is happening is normal party crisis inside, and throughout the ANC history from 1912 up to now, there have been many, episodes inside the ANC, and the ANC has managed to recover. Basically, the ANC is a living organism. So it adapts and changes with external changing conditions and internal changing conditions. So now it's in the process of renewal. So it's another way of renewing itself, and so it must cleanse itself. It must cleanse itself to renew itself today after 106 years, of its life.
You know, Omri, you've been a member of the ANC for decades. How does this feel looking back, seeing the party you fought for, the party you've always been and believed in, going into such factional crisis?
Well, we have watched all these crises. The past 10, 15 years, we saw when the Gupta family and the Watson family actually captured the ANC, So they've been running the ANC indirectly, and corruption is all over the place. But we are in the process of renewing the ANC. This is now the ANC turning towards renewal. Now, this step-aside rule is actually the first step towards renewing the ANC. We're cleaning the ANC. So it's a step forward after more than 10 years of, I would say, nightmare.
Well, your country goes into the election this year. Do you think these public spats by leaders of the ANC will have a negative effect in the gains of the party in this election?
Yes. Negative publicity is always bad for any political party, whether it's the ANC or any party. And we would have preferred to do without this negative publicity. But the South African population is aware. They've been aware of the corruption inside the ANC and inside the state and inside the government. And the population is happy that the ANC is renewing itself, that the ANC is now beginning to act against those that have harmed it, those that are known to have done some criminal acts, those that have looted the state. So the ANC is acting. So it's all for the good of the ANC, that the people will see that the ANC now has turned the corner, and now it's renewing itself and is cleansing itself. All those wrongdoers will be stepping aside. If they don't step aside, they will be suspended. So I think for the ANC, this is a better step and in the elections will be better than the previous ones, I believe.
Omri Mahwali, many thanks for your time.